Hello, Aries. This is Katrina, and this is your September 2018 astrology forecast. I hope everyone's having a great month. Let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start off with Mercury. Okay, because remember, Mercury was retrograde last month. Now, this month, Mercury is moving into three different signs, or it's going to be in three different signs. It's going to start off in Leo, in your area of life dealing with fun, romance, creativity. Now, let's take a look at what Mercury stands for. Mercury is the thinker of the zodiac, the thinker, the communicator. Okay, so keep that in mind when I'm mentioning what areas Mercury will be in for you. Okay, so now we start off with Mercury in Leo in your area of life dealing with fun, romance, and creativity. And then around the 6th of the month, Mercury is going to move into Virgo. Now, Mercury in Virgo, this is like such an analytical influence. And it's going to be in your area of life dealing with your health and your vitality and also your daily routine. So you might find yourself being a stickler for your health around that time, or also a stickler for sticking with your daily routine. Now, Mercury ends the month in Libra, in your area of life dealing with your partnerships. So you might find yourself communicating a little bit more with your partner or wanting to communicate a little bit more with your partner around this time. Now let's look at Venus, because Venus, remember, Venus is the planet of love. Venus likes to, luxury. It likes everything to be nice and romantic and soft and, cuddly and just nice. Now, Venus is going to be in Libra until the 9th of the month, and then it moves into Scorpio. Now, Venus in Scorpio is a very intimate type of energy. Like when Venus is in Scorpio, you either want to be alone or you either want to be cuddled up with someone. Okay? So it's in your area of life dealing with your transformation. So just keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for how you are going to feel when Venus goes into Scorpio. Remember, you're going to either be on one side of the coin. It's either you're going to be, feeling like you just want to be alone by yourself, or you're going to feel like you just can't get enough of your partner. Okay? Now, let's keep going. Now, Mars. We start the month off with Mars in Capricorn, and it's in your area of life dealing with your career, which is really great because Capricorn is a very innovative sign. So to have Mars, the planet of action, in Capricorn, dealing with your career, that's a great sign for your career. Now, Mars does move into Aquarius on the 11th of the month. Okay, and remember, Mars has been in Aquarius for a while. Mars in Aquarius, now for you, it's in your area of life dealing with friendships. So you might find yourself wanting to hang out with your friends more around that time once it moves into Aquarius. Let's look at the sun. The sun goes into Libra on the 22nd of the month. So happy birthday to all of the Libras out there. And let's keep going. Now, let's look at the new moon, because the new moon this month is going to be on September 9th. It will be happening here in the U.S. at 2:01 p.m. Now, that's Eastern Standard Time. It is going to be in the area of your life dealing with your health and your daily routine. Let's see what message you have for this new moon in Virgo. This is your message. Clear the path. Let's see what this card has to say. Sounds like you need to clear the path for something. Okay, it says, you can't hear your spirit guides or feel any connection to your higher self until you dig yourself out from under the dead energy that comes from holding on to what no longer serves you. Okay? Everything has a vibration that either uplifts and makes your soul feel like it's growing, or it bogs you down. Okay? So let go of everything lead that doesn't lend a positive, uplifting vibration, regardless of its material value. So that's your message for this new moon. Okay, clear the path. Now let's keep going on. The full moon this month is going to be in Aries. Okay? And it's going to be in your area of life that deals with your appearance, that deals with your outlook on life. So just keep that in mind, because full moons can be an emotional time for some people. Now let's look at some trines, because we have some aspects going on this month. We have, let's start off with Mercury trining Saturn and also Uranus. So for you, Aries, this is going to mean that your area of life dealing with your health and your daily routine is going to be in a good position to your career and your finances. So that's really great for you. That's happening on September 7th. Now remember, you can feel the energy from this transit a few days before it actually happens, or a few days after. Now, let's see what else is going on. We do have Venus in an opposition to Uranus. Now, this is the transiting Venus in opposition to the transiting Uranus. So remember, this is a general astrology forecast. Now, if you want to find out how it will impact you specifically, I'd have to look at your natal chart. So instead of us looking at Venus in opposition to Uranus, it might be Venus in opposition to something else in your chart. Anyway, that's another topic. So this transit is happening on September 12th. And the energy of this transit is that this is a good time to solve mysteries. It's a good time to come up with solutions to problems that you just haven't been able to find a way to find an answer for. It's a great time for that. So if there's anything you've been trying to figure out as far as your transformation in your life as it relates to your finances, this is a great transit to figure that out. So keep that in mind. Now let's look at what else is going on. We have Mars in a square to Uranus on September 18th. Okay, so the energy of that aspect is that, let's see. Okay, the energy of that aspect is that you will find that you might be a little bit impatient. So regarding your friendships and your finances, you might find yourself being a little bit impatient, okay, during that time. So watch out for that. That's around September 18th. Let's look at what else is going on. We have Mercury in a trine to Mars. This is an energy where you are going to feel very assertive, and you are going to be full of energy, okay? For you, Aries, this is happening in your area of life dealing with your partnerships and your friendships. So you will be concentrating your energy there around September 24th. Now, we also have the Sun in a square to Saturn. This is going to be a difficult transit, okay? This is a transit that will bring any issues you have relating to your partnerships and your career. It's going to bring any issues you have to light. So if you've been trying to hide something, or if your partner's been trying to hide something, guess what? The Sun square Saturn is going to expose it. So everybody be prepared. Okay? I mean, this could be a great transit, because maybe you've been wanting to talk to your partner about something, or maybe you've been wanting to talk to your boss about something, but you just haven't had the courage. This will bring everything out into the light. Okay? Now, we also have the sun in a trine to Mars. Now, this is an energy where your ego might be a little big around this time, Aries, and you might be impatient. Okay? So for you, it is happening in your area of life dealing with your partnerships and your friendships. Okay? So keep that in mind because relating to your friends, relating to your partner, now this can be your romantic partner or your business partner. There might be a little bit of friction going on there, or you might be impatient with your friends and with your partner. Okay, so just be prepared for that. Now, let's see. Oh, okay, so that is the reading for this month. So, it has been a pleasure to bring you this reading. I really enjoy astrology. I do have my contact information here if you would like to get um, an astrology reading. I'll be happy to look at your natal chart and answer some questions for you. Also, take a sneak peek at my year ahead forecast book. Visit this link. It's on Create Space, and this is the number 1248148. That is for Aries. That's just a little snippet from the book. Okay? So again, if you have liked this video, press the like button, share it with your friends and family, and if you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Now, until next month, Aries, enjoy your month.